Okay, what do I mean when I say trust your gut? I'm talking about our ability to assess a situation and make a split-second decision that's accurate and appropriate. Some call it instinct or even intuition. We do it all the time without even realizing it. We're driving down the road, a car starts to come over into our lane. Do we take the time to assess the situation, weigh the options, and make an action plan? No. You're doing it right now. You're looking at my face, my clothes, listening to the sound of my voice, and judging me. By the way, I was going to wear this outfit, but I understand Evo Terra is going to be wearing it later in mauve. We do it in dating situations, too. We judge whether we want to kiss someone the instant we meet them. And that can be a good thing or a bad thing. But the interesting thing about that is it's a valuable tool that we've developed that helps us thrive and even survive. Some believe we're genetically coded to protect ourselves. In a study at University College London, people were shown 650 symbols. One of them was rotated, and they had to choose which one was different. They were given varying amounts of time to make a decision. When they were given a fraction of a second, they were 95% accurate. When they were given over 1 second, that accuracy dropped to 70%, and then eventually came back up to 95% over 4 seconds. Animals trust their instincts. Dogs can tell by our body language, the tone of our voice, and even by scent if we're happy or scared or angry. You know, dogs can smell fear. That's true. The problem is we're too smart for our own goods. Our cognitive brains want facts, logic, data. But our instinctual brain, our animal brain, doesn't pay any attention to those. It makes decisions on life experiences. When you were a child, you probably touched the stove, even though your mom told you it's hot. And there's a good chance that you were too slow in reacting and you burned yourself. And in that moment, your brain took note. Nowadays, you pull your hand back fast. Your brain learned from that experience to speed up its reaction to protect you. Sometimes we don't have time to think things through and make a rational decision. In our life, all of our experiences teach us, rather than thinking, to react. Okay. So why do we trust our ears and our eyes instead of our gut? Have you ignored warning signs and then ultimately figured out that you should have trusted your gut anyway? We all have. Hopefully not too late. Or you've had a friend that has a new boyfriend or girlfriend, and you meet them and you just know they're all wrong for each other. But it takes your friend weeks, months, or even years to come to the same conclusion. Why couldn't they see what we saw? Probably because they were afraid of making a mistake. We ignore our gut out of fear. Fear of making a choice that we can't rationally excuse and defend. When we make a choice based on data, when we fail, we blame the data. You know, we tell our children, haste makes waste, look before you leap, don't judge a book by its cover. But sometimes we really should judge a book by its cover. Not always, but often. So, when should we trust our gut, and when should we not trust our gut? That's the big question. And the answer is with experience. When our heart tells us one thing and our head tells us another, we need to pay attention, especially when we get it wrong and mess up, because we should learn from that experience. So I encourage you to trust your gut, take a chance, be bold, and win big or fail hard. If you'd like to learn more about trusting your gut, I posted a new blog on it today. It's got some great resources, some interesting books and articles that you can read. Just go to marvinforte.com. You'll find it there. Thank you.